Hi, boys and girls. Happy story time. For today's book, I was inspired when I spoke to a parent while dropping off your latest goodies this week. And she mentioned that her daughter has been talking about being a bucket filler or a bucket dipper, and she wasn't sure what that meant. So I was curious if some of you have heard your children mention this. So we read a book in class that's called Have You Filled Your Bucket Today? And this is a great story to teach us about being kind to others and showing love and respect. So I thought it would be a nice story to share with you today. And now you may know what they mean when they say, are you a bucket filler or a bucket dipper? Here we go. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. I have a bucket, and I also have a bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Every member in your family has a bucket. Even your dog can have a bucket. Your grandparents, your friends, your neighborhoods, they all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and your good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is nice and full. Look, I have a very full bucket. And you feel bad, and when you feel bad and sad and lonely, that means your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So, how do you fill a bucket? You could fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. Hello, Mr. Monkey. You're looking quite nice today. Oh, thank you. My bucket is full. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their bucket and yours too. But you can also be a bucket dipper. When you dip into somebody's bucket and take out their good feelings, you dip into their bucket and by making fun of somebody. And when you make fun of somebody or something, that empties your bucket too. This is being called a bucket dipper. Oh, Mr. Raccoon, I don't like you. I don't want to play with you. Uh-oh, that just dipped out of my bucket and Mr. Raccoon's bucket. That, being a bucket dipper, is bullying. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket, and you'll dip into your own bucket too. Many people who dip into a bucket will have an empty bucket. They think that they can fill their own by being mean, but that's not true. The only way to fill your bucket is when you are being kind and nice. Guess what? When you fill someone's bucket and do something nice, you fill yours too. Oh, hello, Mr. Bear. Would you like some flowers? Oh, thank you so much. Look at that kind act. Let me fill my bucket, and it filled Mr. Bear's too. How nice. I love being a bucket filler. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets. So what do we say? Which one do we want to be? A bucket filler or a bucket dipper? Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them, I love you, Mom and Dad? Your caring words will fill their bucket with joy. Watch for smiles that light up their faces, and you will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket. And think of what you can do to fill it. Let's see, I think there's some ideas here of how we can fill the bucket. Here's some ideas. You can say hi to your bus driver. Hey, Mr. Bus Driver. You could play ball with the new kid. You could give your teacher a thank you note. Thank you so much. And you could tell your grandparents that you love them, miss them, and want to spend time with them. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun. It's really easy to do, and it doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost any money, and it doesn't take much time. Remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your bucket too. When your bucket's filled, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood a better place. Bucket filling is something everyone can do to feel good. So, why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm gonna fill someone's bucket today. Mr. Bear, I love you. That's being a bucket filler. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill someone's bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. The end. Hope you guys enjoyed that nice story. Remember to do some things to be a bucket filler. Say some nice words to your mom or your dad or brothers or sisters. Help out around the house. And until next time, take care, everybody. Have a great night.